Uh, no, it's not a cocaine stick. This is actually a vapor inhaler. Oh, open the knob. Hey, whoops. Hey guys, this is Christ coming to you live with the Power Spectrum Internet. Spectrum Internet is the topic today of the situation. Topic today of all people in the internet world. If you have Spectrum Internet, like you probably like I do, you know their Spectrum Internet prices have gone up. 300 megabytes per second, megabytes. Now it's going to cost you without the auto pay, $87 a month. Even with the auto pay, it's going up $3. So just $5, you're only getting $2 back. So you're only going to be paying 87.65, maybe 84, $85 a month. I said no, I'm not going to do that because I'm on a budget. Like everybody else out there is on a budget, unless you're a big badass YouTuber who fell from grace, who made a video and lied about certain things. Anyway, moving on. Um, the point being is this though. I went down to 100 megabytes because I was part of the ADA or what do you call it, the Affordable Internet thing. Because I signed up through Spectrum. I didn't sign up through the federal government through Spectrum because it was there to pop up. Hey, you want to sign up for this? Every time I signed up to pay my bill, it's like, hey, sign up for this. Okay, cool. I did one day. Not thinking I'll get anything off of it. I think maybe I got like $5, $10, whatever. I got $30 off. So I paid $49 a month for an entire year. Then they got rid of it. Then it went up to 60. Then it went up to 72 and 79. Now it would be 80 something dollars. I said, you know what? No. I'm gonna go and I call them up. Hey, can I lower my internet package down? Because I was gonna cancel it and go to back to CDE or to AT&T. I know AT&T is pretty much some circles the devil, but I had to keep my options open. So they said, well, because you're part of this, we're part of this program, we can offer you the business package. The business internet is like 100 megabytes, and they mean 100 megabytes. Now I had it since 3 o'clock yesterday, 4 o'clock yesterday, so it's been almost 12 hours now. I woke up around 2 because I know I'll take off tonight. So I think I was about going to work tonight because if I go to work tonight, I'll be kind of worried and going to sleep again. But I'll go to bed probably around 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 9, 10. But I'll go to bed tonight and get some sleep. But anyway, that's not important. The important thing is though, I know I got the internet taken care of. When I called these people back to see if I can get it going early, the person's like, "Oh no, it's 64.99." I said, "No, I was quoted this such price," and of course, come to find out, the people that helped me, two of them helped me earlier last week. I did note the log as being this is the price that we're gonna honor. A lot cheaper than 64.99, and even that wasn't the right price. It'd be 59, but since I have auto pay now after 2 years, um, I'll be getting this deal for 2 years. It's a promotional offer. What the hell? It's $29.99 a month for 2 years, 24 months. And I only got that because the two people before them put it in writing and they had to honor it. If they didn't honor it, no, I wouldn't have. I would have switched somewhere on no carrier. Not because I want to be a raging asshole or a Karen, because when you say something to two people, say something 2 different times, the same information, it needs to be honored. Now, I wouldn't have minded it was $64 off, but it's going to be $59.99 for $5 off. So it'd be $54 a month after 2 years. And they told me in that time they could increase the internet to 150 or even 200, since 300 is going to go up to probably 500 eventually, because they're going to increase as much as they can so they can increase dollars and cents kind of thing. So they said, keep an eye on this stuff. I said, well, my price is guaranteed locked in for 2 years, so I don't have to worry about it for 2 years. Even has a counter on my bill counter when I go on an app saying you have 24 months left. So I have, 2 years. I know 29.99. Yes, the 100 megabyte internet is a hit because I'm seeing it now. I went home and checked it. I got 87, 91, 94, 68, 72. 45% of 100 is 45. So as long as I'm getting above 45 megabytes, I'm in that 45% margin of error. So, it's not anything they can really do. And, I'm getting a good deal on the internet, so I'm saving a lot of money. Because I had roommates that I had two people that moved out. I did have people live here on and off. They came and go as they please. They paid me rent and stuff. They paid me almost like a daily or weekly kind of thing because they had issues with their family, their loved ones. And no, I wasn't a safe house or a halfway house. I wasn't an issue. I'm more of a place they can go to unwind, cool down. Um, since they reconciled with their family and got better off, told me, "Hey, Mark, I don't have to do this anymore." So that's why I had people here a lot. My sisters, my brother, my father, my mother, sometimes, and friends I've known for almost 3 decades. They come and go as they please here. No, I'm not. I ain't got a lot of room in this house, so they had to share the master bedroom or share this room here. But that's why I most slept in this room a lot because they were doing that because their back is not great and this is a very old bed I had for a long time. So I'm giving you a foundation why I dropped from 300 down to 100 because I now I didn't need it anymore. And also the cost was the biggest thing too as well. I'm not gonna pay almost $90 a month just to play Helldivers 2 and Battlefield. I can do that right now. How you can play with 50 megabytes, being the fact that you have certain peak times you can't play at all. And if you got your family over and they're all hogging up the internet, you're not playing anything. You shouldn't be anyway because your family's over. You should be out there with them, having a good time playing fun. So me being a night crawler, the best time to check this is at night. So I'm getting 106 to 111 download, a couple points more than what I'm paying for. Upload is around 8 to 11 upload. And you see right now that I have no internet issues, no warning on slow connections because it's solid internet. And the Spectrum is a solid internet. Even though it's pretty pricey, but it's very solid. And I think that if people really believe in what they were buying from other companies, we wouldn't have issues. Yeah, I understand Spectrum has to do this. I understand. I'm told the first lady I talked to says Spectrum doesn't have to raise the bill every 5 seconds. They sneeze and the bill goes up. They ain't got to sit there and do that. But realizing I've been in retail for over 20 years, the cost goes to consumer because when our fearless leader in Depends decides to tax everybody that makes over $1 million or so, what the company to do? Pass the cost on to the little people. That's why you're paying more for internet, TV, food, gas, electricity, water, because the guy in Depends that says I'm gonna raise some taxes. Okay, yeah, sure, go ahead. And the companies are like, the bigger ones are. Smaller ones are closing down left and right around here in Larksville. We had detail shops closed down, 4 of them already. I mean, we had Taco John shut down, probably because of terrible service, bad food. But you pay you get what you pay for. And I can go on for hours about economic growth and economic destruction all day long. And next to the best person. My channel is going to be about consumer and technology. Now I'm a consumer channel. Now I'm going to point you guys in the right direction or try the right direction to get you guys going, hopefully in the right direction when it comes to spending your hard-earned money. But no, but I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. I'm going to say, hey guys, why don't you use this service? Why don't you guys go buy this Netgear Wi-Fi adapter that I bought for my gaming rig that I rarely use for some reason. Because I think all the ports are used up right now. This is a pretty cool additive. If I lose the Ethernet port, plug this bad boy in. With 300, I get about 80. Now with the 100, I'll probably get about 60 or 40. And which is fine for what I'm doing. Playing games. You don't need no more than probably they're saying 30 megabytes download anyway, speed anyway. No, if I have 94 left over, no, and if we're using roughly about 20 megabytes for everything we have right now, I made 20 megabytes. Let's say about 11 or 12, 10, megabytes. I would know I have 90 megabytes left over. Gaming ain't gonna be a problem. Now, if fans come over for holiday events and I'm downloading updates for the games I'm playing, yeah, it'll probably be slower. Now, I haven't updated any update to the games yet, but I know eventually that will happen, and I'll see how fast it is. And I may upload a video just to see how long it takes to upload said video. But like I said, no, I ain't going to bed tonight. I ain't going to bed tonight. No, I'm not going to work tonight, so I'll make a weekend roundup Sunday night tonight. Instead of doing it today like I usually do, I'm going to do it Sunday, going to Monday. That way, you guys have an extra day of rest for me. No, but I want to make this video, guys, to show you why I went down to 100. I finally pulled the trigger on it. I'm not mad about it because I have YouTube TV, works fine. I have YouTube Premium, works fine. I have all these issues. I have no issues at all. No slowdown. Still some issues with Concord. I downloaded the game yesterday because Boxing talked about it. It's fun. A lot of glitches on it. I think the beta ends, I think, tomorrow. That's something that you really consider before buying games, is what your internet can provide. But broadband internet, to me, it doesn't use no more than probably 5 to 20 megabytes for gaming. I think you're fine. I had DSL, fast access DSL, AT&T, Bell South. Bell South fast access DSL before they got bought out and shut down. I had 6 download and 1 upload, and I was playing Halo 3 really well. Granted, Halo 3 360 was not considered a barn burner of online connectivity, and you could run it pretty well. But 60 megabytes download, I ran pretty well. I had more problem with fiber optic internet with CDE than I had with the Bell South fast access DSL. I had more problem with CDE fiber internet, fiber optics, than I had with cable or DSL. So I wasn't really wanting to go up there and run off and leave like that. I didn't want to run off and leave Spectrum, not because Spectrum has been awesome, great, and they're low people. No, it's because I dealt with these people. I know what they're going to tell me is half truth or something of the truth. So help me God, they do tell the truth a lot better than I did before. But I think that it's time for people to just understand that not every internet provider is going to be telling you the truth. I don't care who they are, or what they selling you. Not every internet provider is going to be that internet provider that's going to try to sell you something. Some people really are concerned about you leaving or not concerned with leaving. Spectrum doesn't care if I leave. That's my choice. No, they're truthful with me up to an extent, and I think that's fine. But when they try to do a 180 on me and say, "Oh, well, we didn't," this person didn't say that. It's just, ma'am, check the notes. And his escalation manager said it was there. So I had better rights. I required the people I helped me earlier to put this in writing because I did record it. And I told her this. I recorded this. And I'll send this recording to the FCC. Then you can explain to them why employees are lying to customers who have gone through the ADA or the ADS, what we call it, the programming incentive program. I didn't go through federal. I went through Spectrum itself. So I didn't file out paperwork and sent it off. I actually went through Spectrum, applied for through Spectrum. So it wasn't like I was going through the government and get free government subsidies. That wasn't the case. I went through because every time I log into Spectrum Internet, it's like online. Here, fill this out. You qualify for this. You qualify for this. Okay, and now I entered into numbers. They asked me how much I made a year, and I typed it in. and how much I made an hour, how much I made a year. You know, like 40K a year. I ain't making bad money. So you know, when I got that $30 off, I was thinking, okay, I'll get about 10, $15 off, not a big deal. No, no, I got the full 30. So it was good. Now I wasn't mad that it ended. I was mad because they're trying to nickel and dime me for more money after the fact. So I'm happy. I'm staying with Spectrum. I rate Spectrum, like I said, internet a B minus. The customer service people are literally different because you get different people. So I put them as a C plus. Their passing grade, they do better. Now the escalation person I talked to yesterday afternoon, evening, said she's going to look into it and really do appropriate, find out why they told me I can get this for $29.99 a month for 2 years when that was only new business customers only. I'm not running a business. I told her, I'm a YouTube creator, and she said, well, do you do it all the time? I says, I do it, pretty much weekly. I make a couple videos, when I'm off, about 4 videos a week. But usually I spot. I might do 2 one day and 2 the last day when I go back to work. So, well, that kind of doesn't really qualify the business. I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying that now I'm a YouTube creator. I'm a content creator. So it's not a business, you know. But I told her it's not a business. So I don't know why they thought $29.99 a month. The first person thought that'd be a good thing to say to me and put in my account information, into my account saying that that's what I'll be getting, August 1st. So I don't know if the communication was bad, or maybe they couldn't hear me, or they heard what they wanted to hear, or they wanted to keep me as a Spectrum customer, so they said what they wanted to say. But luckily, thank God, they put it into the writing, because if they didn't, I would have had a leg and sand on. Except that recording, I'd be sending off to the FCC as a complaint. And that would have been a really difficult thing for them to argue about, because I have it on there. And I'm going to keep it. I have it saved to my computer, and I have saved on an extra little zip drive, saved extra to make sure if it gets corrupted, I have a copy just in case if I need it. Because they might want to hear something, or we send an attachment of the audio to them just to make sure. Like I said, I told her I'd do that. I have no problem with that. That doesn't bother me. I'm not trying to hoodwink Spectrum on anything. I'm just saying, hey, now you guys promised me this, so let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep the good graces going. Because I would have left. I would have canceled right then and there in that car, brought my modem back to Spectrum, and just called AT&T, or just waited until CD got out there, or whoever, the internet. But I would have got the internet rolling through somebody else. So it would have been out there. So, like I said, guys, sometimes putting your foot down. Hey, guys, the internet costs too much. I'm gonna leave. A lot of employees will work with you with internet and TV. Sorry, I got mucus in my throat. I had a side note, and I had to have DirecTV for about 5 years, or about 4.5, 5 years, and they would give me Showtime free every time I wanted to quit. Now, it was so funny. Well, it wasn't even anything that was doing purposely. I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna go to this cable thing. Oh, we'll give Showtime free for a year, and they put it in my account for an entire year free. Now, when I had my apartment, my father came over and watched this boxing on Showtime every Saturday night. Now, I had an apartment, and I had a beer with him. That was pretty cool, hanging out with him, watching boxing Saturday night, because the only time we really had together was that most of the time. And he came over and watched football on Saturday, because and he had the basic cable or basic something. I think it was something he had, and so he couldn't get all the games. And I had all the games on satellite, because I had a satellite sports packet thing going on, so I had no problem with it. So he came over and watched it there, and could have somebody around me when I'm talking, pretty cool. So, But then I came. No, then I had this house here. I bought this house a little bit after. So I was 25 when I bought the house. So 2 years after I had satellite, I bought the house and had moved over to this house here, the house I'm living in right now. And I got rid of it because they started getting crazy prices too. CDE, and that's a whole different story. And that's a cluster F of a mess with TV right there. But the good thing about it is now with the internet now, I give them a lot of praise for actually honoring what they've honored. Because if they didn't, it would have been a different rant on here. I'll be calling up AT&T, CDE, somebody. Hey, I want internet out here. And come out here, come out here and hook me back up. And and I would have done that. I would have literally brought the box. I would have took the modem that they gave me, Spectrum, and I would field goal it. I told them they'll do a live TikTok video of me kicking this damn box or breaking it with a hammer and taking it back to Spectrum, in a bag. And here you go. Here's your modem. I left. You guys lied to me, and walk out the door and never come back. But I didn't do that because they honored what they needed to honor, and that's fine. And that's fine with me. I'm not sponsored by Powerade, by the way. No, I'm not. I wish I was. It'd be nice if I was. It'd be sweet if I was sponsored by Powerade. And how much I drink of the stuff. But like I say, guys, I'm not bitter at internet, Spectrum Internet, for overcharging, for charging me almost $90 a month. I'm not worried about that at all. Now my copay, my $2 copay, is not going to apply, or $3, $5, we want to call it, pay. My auto pay discount ain't going to apply to this because I'm on a promotion. Now, if I upgrade back up 300, I'll lose the promotion. I can't go back. So that's the thing I have to say. If I click on upgrade, it's going to automatically delete that everything that they put in and activate the new plan. It's going to be $87 or $84 a month. So I got to be careful how I go on and pay bills and stuff. But I don't mess around with the internet anyway. I click on the internet, look around. I have to go in and confirm 3 times, then submit it. Then they'll upgrade it automatically if I wanted to. I'm not planning on to, but that's something that needs to be approached. Understand? Once you do something like this, promotions, be very careful. Don't change anything. You change anything, the promotion can go away. They don't tell you that in fine print because they don't want you to. They want you to make a mistake. They want you to click on something you shouldn't be clicking on and change something because then they get not honored the things. Be careful. If you get internet for $49 a month for an entire year, like I've had before Spectrum, don't touch anything. Just let it come through, pay it, and go on your day. Don't breathe on it. Don't even look at it. Just pay it and move on. Seems kind of funny that way, but I'm trying to help you guys save money. Now, I'll give you some tips how to save money with internet. If you guys can't find a good deal with Spectrum or AT&T, it's okay to get the cheaper internet. If you go DSL or whatever and it's slower, but it's just maybe you and your mom, or you and your lover, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, I don't care. Then that's fine. You can go lower. You can get what you need to get. But if you can't do that, if you can't get that, then you have to go to what you can get your hands on. That's something that maybe you have to do. I know friends of mine who had internet issues because they couldn't lower down the internet. They had people come in and rent out a room, pay extra money, and that's what they did, and they included the internet in the cost. Of course, that's a fail safe that could be very dangerous, depending if you're not knowing what you're running into. If you have a bigger house and you want to make some extra money, that's not something you can bad to do. But internet wise, you can lower it down. And my friend's like, yeah, you can unplug it. Yeah, that's true and all, but you have to have internet nowadays. Now everything we do and watch is on internet. Even the cable streaming now is on internet from Spectrum. They don't have boxes anymore, technically. Boxes, like the old boxes you used to have, black boxes. They don't have them anymore. They have what CD has, a little streaming box thing they put in now. And CD had those for the longest time. So it's not like anything out of the ordinary. So what I'm saying is, guys, is this: if you have Spectrum Internet and you're part of that program that I was in, you might can probably go down a little bit. If you don't have that program, you're kind of stuck where you're at. But I mean, Spectrum has to stop this price gouging their customers. I understand we have Commander Baby Huey and the Pens out there running around thinking he's actually going to make changes by taxing everybody into the ground. But the internet, is the internet. Okay, I went from 300 to 100 because I was tired of paying over almost $90 a month. Now I'm getting the same internet right now, same different speed, but same quality internet I have right now. Yes, I'm paying a promotional price for 2 years. But does that make me a cheapskate? No. No, it makes me a conscientious consumer. I go out there, oh, good deal. I'm gonna go get this. Oh, I'm gonna go get this. They mentioned it, not me. I didn't ask for any deals like that. So they gave me in what they mentioned. So if anybody has a problem with that, don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm looking out for me. Because I'm the one who has to pay property taxes on this house, not you guys. I'm the one who has to come up and get the car fixed, not you guys. I'm the one who has to take care of the siding and the roof and stuff like that. No one on YouTube or anybody I know will help me out with that big ass tree that fell out of my backyard and cost me almost $2,000 to get taken out. Obama and Biden won't give me no checks, sign no checks for me when I'm out there, paying out $2,000 with cash money to a guy to take a 30-year-old tree out of my backyard because it fell over. And no one paid me money. I had to pay the neighbor to help fix his fence because my damn tree had to fall on it and fix my fence too. So essentially, none of these guys on interweb, outer web telling me how to live my life or what I should and should not I take advantage of because they're not living in this house. And if you're paying the bills, I'll listen to you all day long. And I'm same way with you. If you're paying all the bills, if I'm paying the bills for you, then you listen all day long. But if you're paying the bills, I have no word one in your life. The same you don't have in mine because I'm paying the bills. You get these Karens and Kens out there that think they can tell people how to live their lives, and they don't even attribute one damn dollar iota to help out. They're just there to just bark orders and walk away, thinking they're boss or thinking they can boss people around. I'm that kind of person. I'll tell you what you guys might want to hear. You might not want to hear, but I'm not going to sit there and tell you guys, well, you have to do this, you have to do that. No. Those words will never come out of my mouth. Spectrum is a good company. Overall, a B minus. Customer service, B plus. Technicians are an A because they came out there and did all this stuff. So overall, it's a B minus. If you count it B minus, B plus, that's not a bad grade. Hell, in high school, well, what had more B minuses? But I hardly didn't go to high school because I hated high school. I hated the atmosphere. I hated the people there. So, I wasn't really, a popular kid, believe it or not. I got in a lot of fights, believe it or not. But that's just my side note of my, my own psyche, I guess. Like I said, guys, I have no problem with people trying to save money. Save all the money you can. If they offer you at AT&T or wherever you go to, hey, a better deal, even for a year or two, take it and run with it because they're not gonna get any better out there. If you get like $59 a month for a year and you're paying like $94 a month, that 1 year savings is gonna help you out. Now, if you can extend that out again, like some people can with AT&T, for some reason they're more negotiable than most people are, because maybe they have a bigger infrastructure and they can do that kind of stuff. Go for it. Now, even if it's like $59 a month a year, and you have to call back every year to get it. Go for it. Grab all the savings you can, because right now ain't the time to be the caviar eating, pink in the air, drinking the tea, going, I wonder what poor people are doing. Because if you're not living like a Kardashian, if you're living, like me, who has a nice house paid for, so it was foreclosed when I bought it. So, and a lot of work to fix, and not really, bad work, but you have an apartment or a house you bought, you're going to save money, folks. You got to save money. You cannot live without internet. You have to have internet nowadays. Even if you have basic internet that's 25 megabytes, 50 megabytes, and even Comcast is offering their lowest internet packages to anybody nowadays to draw people in, to get them hooked up so they can get more customers. And, Inspector might offer this. Now you never know to new customers. They may. So it's something that is probably going to be, something you need to look into. I'm not saying, well, this guy Mark said Spectrum does this. I said, no. They did it for me because I had people in the call centers go on their computer, their keyboard, and type in what they promised me. So it happened. It didn't know who. It didn't know if they tried to screw me, like they tried to yesterday. And I also had a recording of a conversation with both individuals who a week before. So I had information. I had them dead to rights, and they had to honor it. And of course, I talked to an escalation manager that honored it. They didn't have to. I go, okay, cool, guys. Send me a cancellation. Deuces. I would have called CDE and got hooked up with them. At the same time, it's canceling the service to end on the 2nd of August. I think you can be out here the 2nd of August because I'm leaving Spectrum. I would have said that in a heartbeat. But because they didn't do that, because they honored it, I'm not going anywhere. Yes, I can get 300 megabyte down, up and down at AT&T. But look at all the AT&T hacks having with the problem with their internet and phone service. Do we want to have that nonsense happen to me? And CD has the issues too. Granted, not as big as AT&T. They're a local internet company. City owned, only for the city. And Cumberland Connect is actually the county internet that's trying to come into the city. But that's $80 right there a month. So it's a little pricey, guys. I mean, it's pricey. But what are you going to do? I mean, what are you going to do? How much money are you willing to spend on playing Halo and Call of Duty and Gears of War and God of War and Internet Acquire God of War, but and Helldivers 2 and Battlefield 2042 and all that other crap? How much money are you willing to spend on this? I'm trying to help you guys save some money here. If you want to save money, hey, give it to me. I'll take it. I'll take your savings in a heartbeat. Because I don't care about pride, folks. Pride will kill you. Pride will make you poor. Pride will make you poor living under a bridge. What pride does, pride makes you poor. Swallow your pride. Save every nickel you can. This is my closing argument. It's a little long-winded, but you know what? You guys need to hear this. If you can find an internet provider and they could, hey, you're going to quit. Hey, no, you're going to leave us. Hey, no, we can offer you this for $49 a month or for a year or $69 a month for 2 years or whatever they can give you. Take it and run with it. The next year, they can do it again. Let's say you pay $90 a month. If you can get it for $49 one year, $69 next year, $79 another year, that's 3 years of savings. You're losing, getting back up again, but you're saving money in the process. Utilize the assets of your mind and your voice. Say, you know what? I do not want to pay this kind of money. I'm going to go to said internet that came in. And if AT&T and Spectrum has a competition, like say, Cumberland Collect or somebody, Cumberland Connect or something like that, coming into the city we live in, that's cheaper, you bet your happy ass they're going to be making deals to keep people. Yeah, they'll give you, this for 2 years, $69.99 a month, 2 years. How'd that feel? Okay, it's They're charging 75 a month, 692 deal. Take it and just run with it. Because then you're getting good internet access. Yeah, you might have to lower down your internet status, but you're still getting good internet. You're still getting the good service that you may or may not like. I don't know if you do like a company like or not. But that right there is something I can tell you guys to do. People are leaving the internet and going to back to dial-up now because they can't afford $100 a month bills. DSL is making a comeback. AT&T is dusting off their old DSL program and bringing it back. Their non-fiber internet. I mean, literally, AT&T in certain markets are bringing this stuff back, where it's a lot slower, but it's still part of the AT&T family. It's like 10 times faster than dial up, or 20 times faster than dial up, 10 times faster than cable, or 5 times faster than cable, whatever. But if you're only a person living by yourself in an apartment and you got a rent of $3,000 a month, you'll take whatever you can get your damn hands on. And now with Spectrum, and with AT&T doing fiber optic internet, and Spectrum has fiber optic cable, but the house is coaxial, so it's rich fiber, but it's coaxial house internet, because to do that to every house will cost more money than it's actually worth. That's why places like CDE kind of screwed the pooch when they did that, but they wanted to keep the fiber-rich internet going 100%. Now, I saw fiber lines; it's just blades of glass. It's pretty cool watching, looking at it, though. It's very fragile, but you can break them really easy. It's what it comes wrapped in a heavier insulation. Don't bend them; you'll break it, kind of thing. And that's what I think. What really happens to a lot of people is they get fiber optic internet, and the technician, cracks the glasses in there and doesn't work fully. So you guys can have a lot of problems wherever you go. But I think fiber optic internet is good. But the main line for Spectrum is fiber optics, the main road line. But going to your house is coaxial. I think that's a safer bet. If CDE did that, hey, we're going to do coax cable for your internet, but fiber line, I think it'll be a lot cheaper for them to lower the prices down. My sister pays about $54.99 a month for 500 up and for 500 down. I pay now $29 a month for 2 years. It'd be $59 here after that. She's still getting faster internet than me, but then again, though, I don't need 500 up and down. I would like to have it, but I don't need it. I don't need 500 megabyte. I don't need all that crap. Granted, 300 was good, but I don't even need 300 right now. 50 megabytes, like I could probably use that, but that's kind of slow anyway. So I think 100 is good enough for a lot of people. You gotta understand. I had 7 to 10 people in this house at any given time. This is a 3-bedroom house, starter home. So people are sleeping on couches, sleeping on, in the computer room on a sleeping bag, on a folding bed. I mean, and I was like, like a damn freaking bed and breakfast almost. But they all contributed. We all cut the grass together. We helped out. They paid me, weekly. Some, one or two of them paid monthly. But that right there was very normal for me, because I didn't mind having friends over. They needed help. I told them, you need help, and let me know. We'll work out a payment plan. Because I'm not running a free house here. But for the price they paid me, they got unlimited internet. They got unlimited uses of the shower, bathroom. They got unlimited uses of the house, whatever I had, they can use. That's part of the deal. The food I bought from Sam's Club, they can eat it at will. A lot of them went with me and bought their own health stuff they wanted to buy. We made some ravioli, old school ravioli, bowl ravioli. We had a lot of good times. So, guys, in closing of this video, find any deal you can. I don't care how much you think you're going to have to spend, but internet is internet. And it comes from, hey, Boxing. It comes from the same internet. I did play that game Concord. It's pretty buggy, though. I might try it again here in a few hours. Uh, I'm updating some stuff anyway right now on Steam, so I downgraded to 100 today. But save as much money as you guys can. I don't care what anybody says to you. They're not paying the bill. Okay, well, I'll be on probably about an hour or two. I took off tonight work, so I won't be working tonight. So I'll try see what happens here. I'll try again because I played earlier with some games earlier with new internet speed and it's working fine. So we'll try it out here in a little bit. Um, like I say, guys, that's cool. 25 megabytes. Yeah, I have 100, and during daytime it's about 90 to 87 megabytes per daytime. And I have a lot of, I know I have, have cameras all over the house, outside the house and stuff, all Wi-Fi. So that uses about 15, 20. But guys, in closing though, don't let your pride force you to spend $100 a month on internet. It's not worth it. Okay, I don't care what the Joneses next door make. I don't care what the Kardashians make over here. You're the one that has to pay for it because they're not going to give a damn about you going broke and end up on the street because you can't pay internet and you can't pay your rent and you can't pay your mortgage. By the grace of God, his house is paid for, but the house was foreclosed when I bought it and I had to fix it. It wasn't terrible fixed, but I also had to take care of some siding and stuff like that. It was damaged because the people before didn't take care of it. So I had to take care of it, and once they left or died, turned to dust, what the hell happened to them? Still don't know what happened to them. I think it was just they just left because they military. I mean, they just abandoned the house because they were going to foreclose anyway. I don't know, but a lot of stuff wasn't in here when I came into this house. But it's like a musty doggy smell. So it took me about 4 months to clean that out, the house. But the internet, I never mess around with internet and TV, folks. I pay $94 a month for YouTube TV. I pay $29.99 a month now for 2 years for Spectrum 100 megabyte. Now I can't guarantee you guys get the same deal if you have Spectrum, but I can guarantee that hey, if you're gonna leave, they will work with you. You saw cancellation department, they will work with you. They'll give you a deal up to a year or whatever they can give you, and take what you can. If you get cheaper internet that does the same thing as Spectrum or AT&T or Comcast, go for it. But like I mentioned in the video, Comcast and AT&T are rolling out their cheaper plans for a reason. Yeah, I also have Pluto TV. I watch that occasionally. Watch some old classic TV, like the holidays. Family come by, we watch the Golden Girls for some reason on Pluto. But it's still funny to watch. I mean, I watched it when I was a kid. I didn't understand all the humor until now. It's all adult humor now, but I understand it back then. But like I said, guys, the internet, it's up to you guys. You want to spend for it. Like I said, I put my foot down. What? I'm not paying $87 a month for it. It's good internet. 300 megabytes is great. But like I said, my house was used. Yeah, makes sense. Um, but my house was being used not as a halfway house. But like I said, a lot of my friends came and gone as they pleased because a lot of them had issues with family, their wives, husbands, whatever. No children were involved in these discussions because a lot of them don't have children. No, a lot of them are like me; they can't stand being around kids. So why have a bunch of rugrats running around when you can't stand kids, right? So no, they came and gone as they please. And that's why I'm always in this room because it's to me customary. This is my old room. This is the room that I had when I was a kid. This size of room, pretty small. So I'm kind of used to small rooms. So in the exact same room, my apartment, I actually had a little alcove there, a corner I could put something on. This is a straight wall going that way. But anyway, though, the corners right there you can see. That's weird because it used to be over here in my apartment. So anyway, though, weird. So I think I get used to the house. But I moved into the house, stuff like that. Friends came over. Hey, we'll pay you weekly if you want us crash here, and they did. 200 a week, whatever, 150 a week, whatever they afford, and we all took care of stuff. They helped out in the house, helped out, and the paying was internet. because they had a lot of devices. I had to upgrade internet to 300, so that's why I had it. But I was also having money coming too. But now since they're leaving, and a lot of them are finding, God, or finding, the reason why they're alive on this planet, you know, they don't come around anymore. And that's fine. I told them, you come around, it's just going to be a slower internet. But, they're getting a lot better. So I helped them out what I could. They gave me some compensation, and that's pretty cool. Just a win with everybody. But like I said, I'm not a halfway house. I'm not a bed and breakfast. It's just people need help, place to crash for a couple of days to relax, from their family life and issues they had. So, hey, cool, come here. Not a big deal. But we had to work out some agreements. And I had one friend that, no, you can't party in like like 1999 anymore. Because I got neighbors and they have jobs too. So, I live close to neighbors and they're not really happy about the loud noises and then the rock music and the rap music blasting out of the backyard. So we had to forego all that nonsense for a while. I thought, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I can't afford to be thrown out of my own house, guys. So, let's go ahead and cut out the, rampage music, okay? Um, like I said, though, it's been pretty sweet, and I enjoy the internet spectrum. I enjoyed their service; it's been great. They helped me out when I needed it, and today was a good day for me. Because if it was a bad day, I would have just kind of canceled the internet spectrum. I would have gone with CD or AT&T. I would have made a video about it, and I would have moved on my life. But since they didn't, just since they honored what the other two sales reps put into my account, life is good. So boxing, I'll see you guys later. I'll hop on here in a little while. I gotta go clean the house anyway, sweep up, clean up a little bit. I'm a night owl. Like I said, I'm taking off tonight work, so I'm gonna do a little housework for a while. Been probably about an hour or so, maybe less than that. Or I got my clothes washed already, so I'm just trying to get stuff done because I used to do it Saturday night anyway. But I want to do it tonight. Like I go do it Saturday still. Clean my nasty bathroom out finally. But and that's topic for another time, guys. Anyway, though, like I said, though, peace out there, boxing. Peace out, everybody out there in the internet world. I'll see you guys later. Once again, God bless all you guys and stay safe. And also, put your foot down with the internet. Yeah, there you go. Um, with the internet thing, put your foot down. Say, hey, you guys are getting a little pricey, and they will work with you. Trust me, companies will. But yeah, peace out. See you later.